Hello, Damien. This is Alyssa with Patriot Marketing. I reached out to you guys earlier today and promised a video, so here it is. I am going to keep it short and sweet, so just to show you a few tips that you can use to really maximize your traffic online. And so with that, I will get started. So I wasn't able to really find a Facebook page or website to start from or really analyze. So I guess that would be my first tip, would be to have a website, first of all, and maybe a Facebook page, but mainly a website, because without having a website, you're not able to be found for keywords. Keywords, for example, roofing repair, Roseville, Minnesota, or roofing installers, Roseville, Minnesota. I also looked up how far Roseville was from Minneapolis, and I don't know if you do any work in Minneapolis, but we're going to look at two websites later on in the video that are, one's from Roseville, one's from Minneapolis, and we can kind of compare those two. But anyways, because you don't have a website, you're not able to be found by any of these keywords. There's 100 volume in how many searches are happening per month for roofing in Roseville. And that's stuff that you're missing out on because people can't find you. It is really important to put yourself in a position to be found. And one way, we're going to pull up one of your competitors here. Let's go to these guys. So one way that you would be, to rank for those keywords would be to have a website with lots of content. And content is anything I can highlight, whether it be text or pictures. And the reason that you want a lot of content is because when you have that content and those keywords within your content, you will start to rank for those particular keywords and people will be able to find you. So what I would do is, after you have your website, putting in those content, maybe even saving some of the pictures you'll have on your website as some of those keywords, so that will count as content for your website. And when Google crawls your site, they see that not only do you have that content, but you also have that keyword verbatim within your content, and it allows you to rank faster and more efficiently. Content is also great for ranking as well, because Google feels that the more content you have, the more likely you are to be an expert in your field. At the end of the day, their whole goal is that when someone searches, that they get the information that they need. So the more content you have, the more likely you are to be found, because Google wants to ensure that people searching on their platform gets that information quickly and efficiently. My second tip would be to build up your Google business profile. It would be giving yourself a chance to get as much traffic as possible. And what I mean by that is when people search for any given keyword, we're going to do this one. It can convert in a lot of different ways. There are the local ads right here. These capture the people that click on the first thing that they see. You can also adjust Google Ads to capture people's attention. The local ads people like because they are guaranteed by Google, as you can see. It is guaranteed up to a certain dollar amount, so if something goes wrong or something happens, they trust that Google will make it right monetarily. These would be great for you as well because they convert at a very high rate. Because when people hover their mouse over here, the number for the company shows up here. And when people are already taking the time out of their day to call you, they are more likely to convert over as a client. The Google ads themselves are a lot lower in conversion rate, but you can also be seen by a lot of people, and they are a lot cheaper. Generally, they're going to be located right under these local ads right here. The map pack is where a lot of people go as well. The people who search this way want to see a company that is local and in the area. It can pull up to 80% of the traffic. So if we take a look here, so I also have roofing contractors in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I believe that search volume, oh, come on. Give me one moment here. Let's try this. Give me 1 second. Okay, so volume. So roofing contractors, Minneapolis, Minnesota, is what I searched. That has a search volume of 90 per month. So you would be looking at about like 72 people go. So that would be 80%. So 80% of 90 would be 72. So you would look at that amount of people going right to them. So basically, with that said, you would definitely want to do that. And ranking organically is also another way people search. It's also a great way to gain traffic. So the higher you are ranking, the more traffic you're going to pull. So these people up here are going to rank higher pull more traffic than these guys. And people rarely go to the second page. So it's super important to rank organically and be on the first page. So that way people can actually see you, because they don't go to the second page, as I said before. And so all of these things are super important. It is all different ways that people search, in different ways that they capture traffic. And speaking of ranking organically, in order to do that, you would have to build up the strength of your website. So when you have a website, you would want to do that. You would want to add, let's take a look actually at these guys here. So you want to build up that strength, and how you would do that is by adding referring domains and high quality backlinks. Unfortunately, not all backlinks are created equal, so you want good quality ones. They have a bunch of backlinks, it looks like, and they have 171 referring domains. The referring domains and backlinks are basically when someone's blogging or talking about your website on their blog, or talking about your service that you did for them, they will have a link to your website. That's what that is. So the more referring domains you have, the better, because that's power, and that would make these numbers higher. I do not believe that these competitors in Roseville, it would be the Easy Homes. I found them, yeah, at the top here. It looks like there's not very many keywords for Roseville, so that's why I believe they're at the top. It doesn't look like they're doing too well in Google, but they, regardless, are at the top. So that would be a really easy space to take the place of, or something like that. But anyways, yeah, no, they don't have any data here. These people right here, generally speaking, the Kaufman Roofing, generally speaking, for roofers and contractors, we do want to see that them in the 20s and 30s range, and at a 1-to-1 ratio. They are not at a 1-to-1 ratio, but they are in the 30 range. Were under the roofing contractors in Minneapolis. They were the top here, so I decided to use them too as an example so that we could see basically what they are ranking for. They are ranking for 396 keywords and getting an organic traffic of 773 per month. Whereas these guys are only ranking for, gosh, that's odd. They're ranking for more keywords, yet, and they're getting an organic traffic of 362, but they aren't doing too well via there. So that's just really odd to me. I'm just thinking that their backlinks aren't very good. But also if you take a look at their keywords for what they're ranking for, this thing's loading. Give me one moment. There we go. They aren't really necessarily, they're ranking for their name. People, when they're looking for a service, they're looking for the service, not the name of a company. So we take a look at your other competitors, Kaufman Roofing. They're actually ranking for these services. Even though they have Kaufman Roofing at the top here, they have services that they're ranking for. So you definitely want to rank for the services because they generate more chat traffic. So there's a lot of things that you can do to bump yourself up and increase your online presence. Without a website, you're really limiting yourself into terms of what you can do to get more traffic and do that. So I would really highly recommend that you would have a website, and also get content that includes those keywords as well. So that way people will actually be able to find you whenever they search for that service. I hope that this has been helpful and informative. So please reach out to me or my husband if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. We would love to chat with you and help you out in any way that we can. So either my husband, or I would love to get in touch for whatever time fits for you. So with that, you have a great day, Damien, and God bless. And from what I was understanding, Damien, you are going to forward this on to whoever was in charge. So I do look forward to speaking to whoever is in charge. You have a good day, and God bless.